Hi everyone, welcome back on my channel. I really enjoy this video so I can do voiceover because it is less stressful for me and I know I can be myself and I can explain everything what's on my mind. So now I'm going to talk you through the powder brows tutorial where I will show you how I basically work on the skin, which is really beautiful. You can see that my model does not have almost any pores, no oiliness, really beautiful structure of the skin. So that means that on this kind of skin you can see beautiful pixels. Here you can see that I prepare my powder brows, I prepare her brows. I really like to clean the bottom part because then I can see my shape better. And here you can see the sticker. I really love to use sticker because when you put the sticker on the forehead and it is in the middle, it is really easy for you to find the points and it's really quick to move them to the other side, so you know it is really precise. You can see now that I do the bottom line with the pencil. Sometimes I do also a tail with the pencil, but not really often. I feel like when I have a bottom line with the pencil and top part and the tail with the mapping string, it looks better because the clients are not so scared when they see themselves in the mirror, you know, because sometimes when I was doing the shape before, I was doing the pencil all around the brow and not like my lines were not so thin before, so it really looked scary. This way, when you do it really thin and you clean it even more, I think it looks better and the clients are not so scared. Here you can see maybe not really good how I was working because this is the video from Clinita Open Day, which was on the 1st of December 2024, and there was a lot of people around me, so my videographer did the best to record it for you. And here you can also see that I already started with the brows. I use Clinita here because it was Clinita Open Day, and lately I became in love with Clinita because I realized that these pigments are really safe from the long-term perspective. You can beautifully also remove them with a laser and they give you really nice after effect, I would say, because they have also mineral pigments in the formula. And I always, when I take a color, sometimes I have in my mind straight away what kind of color I will use for the client when I see them when they come, but sometimes I'm not really sure. And you could see right now that I was checking the color in the skin, how it looks like if it's not too cool, because you know it's not a problem to check if your color is cool or not cool, because you can always adjust it, modify it, and you make sure that it looks better. But what happened to me before, it wasn't with Clinita, it was with the other brand like 2 years ago when I was, or 3 years ago was it? I'm not even sure, but I started with the new pigments and I didn't really know them quite well, and I took a shade, and what was the problem was that the shade wasn't really good for my client, and I thought it will be okay, and I started with the procedure and I did the first pass, and what happened was that when I cleaned the brows it wasn't really good and I was so scared. And the problem was that there was a lot of carbon black in the formula, so I was like, oh my gosh, what I'm gonna do? So I remember that I had to add some warmth into the mix, and then it looked better. But to be honest, I don't even remember the client now, and I don't even know if she came back or not. But this is when I realized that I really have to check the color I'm going to use for my client on a tail to make sure that it looks nice and it is safe, because there is nothing worse what can happen to you than something where you realize in the middle of the procedure that the color you prepared for your client is not really good. What is really good with the Clinita is that these pigments, they do not stay in the skin so much because they have soft binders. They are based on glycerin, and I really love it because the work with glycerin based pigments is really comfortable. when I was working with the pigments, which were really like a liquid, like a water, when you work with the on the brows where there is a lot of brow hair, it gets pretty messy. But when you work on with the pigments which are based on glycerin, that means that it's not so messy and you can clean it very good. And here you can see how we continue with the brows. You can see that the outline is absolutely amazing and I really, really, really love it. But it was also because she looked beautiful and her skin looked beautiful. I have to tell you the truth, but I don't know why, but I feel like I don't enjoy sometimes as much some kind of clients with really really hard skin where I am not able to create beautiful effect. Of course, I'm always grateful for each and every one of the client I have, and I'm really happy about their satisfaction. But sometimes what really pisses me off, to be honest, like pisses me off on myself, is that sometimes I'm not enjoying the procedure as much, but I take my YouTube as a safe place, and that's why I'm talking about it, because I know that this is something what is happening to everyone, you know. And I know you also, if you had like more clients and you're not at the beginning, I think you also had this feeling, and you understand it. But what's the other thing I wanted to tell you is that also I was recording one video for online course, and I had a beautiful skin, I had a beautiful client, but I realized that this is not 100% always. Like before, I thought all beautiful skin will be perfect and the color will go quickly inside, but it's not how it is. And I was recording online course, and what happened was that it didn't work quite well. So you basically never know how good or how bad the procedure will go. Here you can basically see already a finished product. I'm happy you came see me here, and I wish you a beautiful day. Bye!